I am leaving out the door. It would have been easier if I would have done the right thing, but I did not. So you guys can probably still hear me on the other one. But jump on over to the new one that I just made, because I really have to make like a bread truck and haul buns. It's crazy, you guys will probably still be on there. Some people are like, where did Kurt go? Kurt's gone. Okay. So okay, here we go. But no, man, I think this is probably the best time ever to cover box and bake. Okay, there we go. So I think if you could actually cover stuff and make money off of it, imagine that then, man. Like, we didn't have that type of technology then. Shit has got so real since that time. It's been ridiculous. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Right back with you, Kurt. Hit the like button. Absolutely. Biden said Fury ain't. Okay, so Kurt, I will sell my house if Fury loses. Man, that's just as bad as Tyson Fury saying that he's no good. And see, I think he's trying to clean up those words, because he made a statement like, "Hey, if I lose the Usyk, I'm no good." No, that means you're just not the best like you thought you were. It's a humbling thing when somebody beats your ass. When somebody whoops you, put a whooping on you, gives you a boxing lesson, beats you up, slaps you around, tires you out, then takes you down. Man, that's a totally different feel. That's a totally different feel. Okay? It's not the same. You know what I mean? And Tyson has not tested that. I think that's all about life. Look what happened to Joshua. Joshua took that first loss well, but he took the second loss like a damn donkey. He took that shit like he lost his dad. And he has his mom and dad are still alive. And he's rich. You know what I mean? I wish I had that. You know? I mean, the first part. You know? Like, but that just shows you people have to experience things, and what they say and how they say they will experience things based on character. They don't know until they go through it. They don't know until they go through it. Okay? You think Joshua intended on acting that way? Because he didn't intend it on losing. Losing is a hell of a thing, man. It's almost like death. It's like Death Jr. It's like Death Jr. people. Try me. Hey, Sister Janet is beautiful. Yeah, she is. She has to be on her live streams, and sometimes, and then she would respond back, and I would kind of get weird about it. I'm like, okay. She was like, I was like, well, hello, lady. She was like, oh, hello, sir. Like, who's this guy? I'm a guy that follows you, you know? Nah, I don't think I want any problems with AJ, because I don't know. You know, AJ would probably corner you, because you would know AJ in a totally different light. You wouldn't be interviewing AJ. You would be kind of in a different circle. You imagine AJ threatening you?
Where are you?
Drive it.
Can I go to the...
Yeah. Somebody wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi, live.
Cool. Well, you maybe go to the pool maybe later. But I'm talking about some counterpunch boxing news stuff right now. So, all right.
Can I go get me a drink from 7-Eleven?
You sure can. Because I got to get back and go back to work. Back live. Yeah, I'm at work right now.
You could drop me off at Grandma's house.
All right. Watch the car. You got to watch both ways, kid.
Okay. Because I talked to Selena and she said that she's coming.
Oh, yeah?
And when she comes to the house, can should we play on the
What house?
well, everybody's so amazed about this thing.
Put that in the back seat.
Yeah, I'll bring it to the.
All right. Put it. Okay, so Kurt, is this a 2-fight deal? Revelation TV, yes, it's a 2-fight deal between Usyk and Usyk and Fury. And see, the thing is, if it's a 2-fight deal, actually it should be a 3-fight deal. I think that 2-fight deal should be contingent on if you have 2 wins from the same person. What will really mean if you got 2 champions, one wins one, and the other one wins one? Because this is for everything. This ain't for just one belt. This is for all the belts. So more means more at stake. After that Ngannou fight, I think Usyk fight could go either way. Well, I don't look at that Usyk that Ngannou fight like that. I don't think that at all. You know, so I think if anything, Usyk fighting Tyson has nothing to do with Tyson fighting Ngannou. Why? Because Tyson ain't in the same shape. Tyson ain't fighting the same guy. Tyson don't have the same problems. Tyson don't have the same things, the same issues with different fighters. He doesn't have that. Kurt, do you think Harvey Doc's reputation is screwed after the? No, not really. I mean, I seen him referee Lamont Peterson versus Amir Khan. I want people to listen to me. Amir Khan beat Lamont Peterson, but I be damned, he deducted 2 points from Amir Khan. These are facts. I don't know if it's a racial thing or a nationalist thing, but it was definitely favoritism. So if you don't know about Harvey Doc, I suggest you guys go look up that fight. Look up Khan versus Peterson. Khan beat Peterson. Okay? Garcia beat Devin. Kurt, this is the era heavyweights is much better than the Klitschko era. I don't know. I don't know if they're better than the Klitschko era simply because they didn't fight the Klitschkos. The person that only one Klitschko stretched out the span of this beginning of this era, and that was Vladimir. We all know Vitaly was more aggressive than Vladimir. I'm not going to go out and disrespect the brothers and put them against each other and say, well, one was better than the other. But I think Vitaly was more of the aggressive one. Okay? And he left the sport because he wanted to go into politics. So he went into politics. But I don't know about no, because see, you didn't have the Furies. No, you didn't have the endorsement driven powerhouse superstar like AJ. You didn't have those guys, you know. So if you want to talk about the popularity, the buzz, sure, this era, the old, like the Klitschko era doesn't hold a candle to that as compared to popularity. But of course, we're in a different time. Klitschko's last fight was in 2017, right? 2017, we had everything that we pretty much have now. But we didn't have really the people, like, okay, Joshua was around, but he wasn't this huge superstar yet. You know, he wasn't like the Michael Jordan of boxing. Okay? Put him in there. There you go. Come on. He wasn't like that. Remember, we'll look both ways. So he wasn't like that at all. Vladimir did Vitaly clean up work after Vlad destroyed Chris Bird. Well, understand, Vitaly injured himself too. It wasn't like Chris Bird went in there and did a job on him. Chris Bird was just so quick and sharp. He caused a tear. I believe it was in the shoulder of Vitaly. Okay. Kurt, who wins, Joseph Parker versus Calvin Brook? I don't know who Calvin Brook is. Who's that? Vladimir did. Okay. Kurt, do you have any concerns about the fight being called fair? Yeah, I have some concerns about it. I mean, am I going to lose sleep over it? No. I mean, this is the sport that I love that I hate so much, for one. So it is what it is. Watching this Fury boxing right now, I think he wins this. Kurt, how will you feel if I get KO Sanchez? I wouldn't like it, but I mean, you know, may the best man win. I mean, I know, Frank, but I mean, if you keep fighting top guys, you're going to lose at some point. You're going to lose. Kurt, how will you feel if... Okay. Vladimir defeated Calvin Brock. Okay. That's my glasses. Yeah, they're all right. I think that's a little bit too big. I like smaller lenses. Grab your straw. Grab your one with a little dip in it at the end. That's that the one? What should happen to Small John? Small John.
This once like we were at my grandma's house. My grandma had some of these and then she opened it, and then we started getting to the bottom part. We saw like a little bitty ants, and we thought
Seen ants in your cookies?
Uh-huh.
Well, better than a roach, kid.
Because we didn't see nothing in our cookies when we first ate it.
Hey, Kurt and everyone. Counterpunch to you.
I'm giving something for Selena. I'm getting green stuff.
Oh, why are you getting green stuff?
The glasses are green. But silver, green.
Yeah, I hear you.
The lids are green.
You're getting it because it's junk. Put this stuff up here.
This is not.
Okay. Did you see John Fury's video apology? Dwight, I did. I meant nothing against you, no way, Ukrainian, nowhere. This is fighters, this is what we do. Okay. There you go. Cool. Yeah. All right. Make your mind up. You're not getting everything. Thank you, sir. Can I have a bag for these? Here, grab this, kid. Here you go.
Can I go to Grandma's house?
Yeah, I'll take you there.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. What's that? Look at that. See, you didn't look both ways. You gotta look both ways. See? I gotta test you, kid. You gotta test you.
I was stopping at the red line.
I'm stopping at the red line. Red line of death. You keep on. Okay. Got a junk food run.
What's that?
What you got? Junk. Kurt, I mean, this era of heavyweights is much better than the Klitschko's resume. I don't know that. You're never gonna know stuff like that, man, because styles make fights. See, this is the problem. Everyone talks about the Klitschko era and say, oh man, the fighters weren't as good. You don't know if the fighters weren't as good. You know why? Because the Klitschkos beat them. Not everybody beat the Klitschkos. If that was the case, you're looking at guys like that are they're old. They're in their early 40s right now. They have failed to somebody named Klitschko. Either his first name Vladimir or Vitaly. Okay? They have failed to guys to that nature. Aspirant in the building, the man with the wrench, counterpunch to you, my brother. But listen, the heavyweight division of that time, people saying, oh man, the Klitschkos, they just weren't exciting fighters, but they were very effective fighters. They just wasn't really all that pleasurable to watch, but they kicked some ass. They won fights. They knocked out people. It just wasn't a Mike Tyson knockout or an Evander Holyfield knockout. You know what I mean? Or a Manny Pacquiao knockout. It wasn't the guy that fought with punches and bunches that gave you excitement, that talked a little shit. They didn't do that. They were just like these calm, educated, oversized Ukrainian boxers that were athletes that kicked every buttocks that came in front of them almost. Mostly everybody. And people got sick of it. So people rallied, hey, Klitschko, gotta go. Klitschko, gotta go. Klitschko, gotta go. The last performance that Vladimir Klitschko had in Madison Square Garden was against Glenn Bryan. Philadelphia fighter was 19-0. Brian Jennings. Okay? Brian Jennings fought Vladimir Klitschko in New York. They booed for 30 minutes. Okay? They booed Vladimir for 30 minutes based on the way Vladimir was fighting, not Brian. Okay? Not Brian Jennings. No, Brian Jennings was in there trying to rip to the body. He was a smaller heavyweight. He was about 6 foot tall. He was getting in there. He was he was trying, but Vitaly pushed him back and jabbed him, grabbed him, jabbed him, grabbed him. Every 30, 40 seconds of every round, he may hit him with a right hand. It was one of the most diabolical fights you wanted to see. And look, the boos just made it more realistic and dramatic. But it was what it was because people that watch fights live or anywhere don't want to see that. You've seen Larry Merchant. Well, this is probably one of the most boringest fights that I've ever really remember seeing. Jim Lampley was, this is not a good performance by Vladimir Klitschko. I think Klitschko needs to turn it up a bit. If he can't get him out of there, I think if he can't do the right job, I think he needs to get him out of there to spare us all a good night time. And I don't remember if it was George Foreman or Roy Jones, but if it was Roy Jones, yeah, Jim, I do agree. Because I was in there, if I was Brian Jennings, I'd have to make him, lure him in, and try to catch him with an uppercut. Because I think the Klitschko are susceptible to uppercuts, so I think that's what he needs to do. Because Vladimir is not going to stop what he do. It's effective. It may be boring as hell, but he does a good job. So I think if anything, he needs to get that ball rolling and take it to Vladimir Klitschko, because Klitschko ain't changing his tune or his gauge. So there you go. So I think, if anything, the resume, I just can't do that. I'm not going to do that to the Klitschkos because the Klitschkos beat some good fighters. They beat some good fighters. It's just the fighters. Who did they beat? Kubrat Pulev was beat by Vladimir. Oleksandr Povetkin was beat by Vladimir. Now, think about it. That's the same Povetkin that knocked out Dillian White. Dillian White is in the new wave of fighters of the day that was doing what he was doing when everybody can get it because he was a can man. But he did, and he could, and he did knock out or get knocked out by Vladimir Klitschko. Shannon Buchanan. Let's go, champ. Shannon, though, came from another era. Shannon was the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world in the 90s. Okay? Let's go, champ. He was that guy. Okay, cool. As long as she's in there. All right. Danny Williams, Calvin Brook, Eddie Chambers, Alex Lupe, and more are not good fighters. You could say that shit. Chris Bird is one of them too. I mean, you think, here's the thing. You think Chris Bird couldn't whoop some of these guys now? A prime Chris Bird? And see, the only reason you didn't see guys like Tyson taking on Klitschko or Tua taking on Klitschko is because they didn't beat those guys beforehand. See, Tua would have fought Vladimir Klitschko had he beaten Chris Bird. He just didn't beat Chris Bird. I mean, hard-hitting, one-punch knockout David Tua. He didn't beat him. He would have fought Vitali. He would have fought Vitali if he would have beat Chris Bird, but that didn't happen. Okay? David Haye too. Exactly. See, David Haye was another fighter that got beat by the Klitschkos. There's a lot of people got beat by the Klitschkos. So to say, oh, the Klitschko's resume is garbage, that's bullshit you're saying. You don't know what you're talking about. The Klitschkos beat everybody that was there. And you can't say everybody was there was trash just because you don't like the Klitschkos. Okay, they just beat who was there. They just didn't do it in dynamic fashion or in pleasurable, entertaining fashion. But they got the job done. They kicked some ass and they knocked out a lot of people too. It's just for the bulk of time, most of the time when you see a Klitschko fight, it's not that appealing fight. It's not that I'm going to rip your head off, I'm going to tear it down, and I'm going to shit down your neck. It ain't going to be like that. Not with the Klitschkos. Dude talking on screen, he has fighter written all over him. Vlad's era had weak heavyweights. I don't believe they had weak heavyweights because see, the same weak heavyweights you're talking about were the heavyweights that were around when we had different fighters. Brad Pulev, he only had one loss before he fought Joshua. Oleksandr Povetkin only had one loss before he fought Joshua. Okay? David Haye couldn't deal with the length and the height of who? You know, so a lot of that happened. Hello, love from West London. Klitschko's were a level above, that's all. Yeah, they were a level above the level, but like calling them trash because they got beat by Klitschko, that's not, you know, I don't think that's accurate. I just don't think that's accurate. Try Fury can be a hero for underwear commercials. And that's another thing, you know, Fury was just different because Fury was the only one that did it at the time. Then after that, it was AJ. You know, so calling the Klitschko's resume trash, I don't think that's, you know, but then turn around and say, well, hey, you praise them for beating the Klitschko's. Well, if the Klitschko's resume was trash, that meant then what? What did it really mean? That meant that Klitschko's wasn't shit because they didn't beat nobody that was shit. So that means when somebody beat them, they wouldn't shit either, right? Come on now, we got to think about that. We got to be fair about what we say and be careful on who we trash, you know? People won't appreciate the current heavyweight era until it's over. Nobody impressive up and coming. No. Moses Atoma, I mean, he has to have somebody to fight. You know, I mean, you like America, bro. America with heavyweights, with boxing in general, you don't have enough people. I mean, where's the Lawrence Claybays? Where's the Clifford Black Rhino ATMs? Where's the Chris Birds? All of these are American fighters. Where are they at? You know, we got some Cuban fighters. Vladimir 82% versus Vitali 87% KO ratio. Were they really that boring? Exactly. It's just leading up to a knockout. You'd be like, oh damn, he got knocked out. Yep. Couldn't deal with that punch. Could not deal with the punch. Okay. MMA took the fighters. Yep, MMA took the fighters. And it's kind of stupid if you think about it. You guys missed on opportunities to box But instead, yeah, you could fight more in the UFC, but you're getting $30,000 a fight. You still got to pay taxes off that shit, especially when you get it all at one time. I'll never forget this, and this is what I learned about before I even really start making money, okay? When I started, I used to date this girl in TSA, and I think this was, yeah, this one was when Obama was still in office, right? So the TSA is a government, and then they stopped paying the government officials. So when they stopped paying the government officials, they paid them, but they paid them all at one time. But when they paid them all at one time, understand this, once they paid them, they had to pay them, and they took more taxes when they paid them, so they actually ended up getting less money. So I don't know what her money was like, but I mean, it was a huge chunk of that was taken out because of taxes. Well, if I'm saying that right, that means a UFC fighter fighting UFC, then saying, oh man, you're getting 30 grand at one time. Do you know how much money you're getting? The federal government will take it out with $30,000. You better have a corporation. You better have an S corp, not an LLC, but an S corp. Vlad almost beat Joshua. That was a good fight, and that was one of the best. Matter of fact, that was the best Vladimir fight I've ever saw. Was the one he lost to Anthony Joshua. That was the best one. Yeah, he beat up Kubrat Pulev. He beat the shit out of Kubrat Pulev. To be fair, he beat the brakes off of him. He Cobra Kai'd him. He Cobra Kai'd him. But no, so back to the heavyweights though. The UFC guys, they're getting 40, 50, most of them. They're not getting a lot of money per fight. Then they got to pay taxes off that money. Sure, you make more, they're going to take more. I get it, but if you make less, will they make less? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now, I am back, peeps. So, let's see, where were we? Where's my remote? Okay. Okay. So let's see. I want to see Tyson Fury and how he looks, because that's what we missed out on, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. Now this is exactly where I was. Tyson Fury was rapping his raps. So, hey, Kurt, who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for boxing. May the best man win. I think Usyk just has better skill. I understand the politics, though. I'm just trying to tell people I understand the politics of everything. And it's like with Tyson Fury, I got tired of him fighting the same guys. So there's no complaint there. I can't talk about what the fighter that I need him to fight, he's fighting. So now what? We're dealing with him and the guy that everybody wanted him to fight. An undefeated, talented champion. That's what we have. Fury looks amazing. G-Man King. Fury the GOAT. Usyk will win. Mike Tyson. Funny, Wilder's more fit and he lost. Yeah, well, Wilder, I don't know what Wilder's diet is. Maybe he's just getting older, but like Wilder looked better like before. I don't know if he turned vegan or something like that, but yeah, he's got skinny in ways that you kind of have to wonder. Okay. Okay. They got his ankles taped. If you guys noticed that, Tyson Fury's ankles are taped. Fury gassed out and barely survived his own open workout. Okay. Okay. Kurt Whitney McCrackerson counterpunch to you. No, it's Whitey McCrackerson counterpunch to you, brother. There's those chunks back there. There's those chunks back there. Wilder started to fall because of ayahuasca. No. I mean before that. Okay, if you guys can remember Wilder, dude, Wilder used to terrify me. When he first came out, I seen him fight a guy. I seen him fight a guy. Who was it? I mean, he nailed him too. And the dude, he just went up and boom. And he had like 30 wins and 30 knockouts. It was stupid. I'm like, dude, who is this tall John Henry's great grandson looking dude? You know? And to have a knockout percentage like that, I mean, he had these wide, broad shoulders. If you guys can remember, you know. You know what I like about Sugar Hill? Sugar Hill's an active trainer. You know, Sugar Hill be in there with his shirt off too. You know what I mean? Getting in shape. That's how a lot of trainers. If I was a trainer, man, you know what I mean? Which is not something that I overlook because that could be in my future one day, training. You know, like, or promoting. You know, or both. You know what I mean? I like the whole idea of, you know, promoting a fighter, training a fighter. You know what I mean? You know, being a co-manager slash kind of like a JD's manager slash trainer to a fighter. That would be good. You know, especially when people need something to believe in. People kind of like a Javante Tank Davis, like from the hood that needs something or a way out. Bro, I would love that. I would love to help somebody like that that's actually in shape, that don't do drugs, that stand away from the distractions or the pressure of urban life and stuff like that. And you know, those type of things. Okay. So I just think that I would love to do that. However, back to Javen Sugar Hill. Javen is in there with him. You know, he's doing parallels with him. He's stretching with him. You know what I mean? That's good. That's real good. Yo, Kurt, Liverpool, UK got Fury in the house. Gang number one. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. In my opinion, Fury is going to come out balls to the wall. Time is on Usyk's side with the cut possibly opening on Fury, plus the punch output from Usyk increasing later in the fight. Yeah, I see that with see, the thing is about with Usyk though. I've seen, especially in heavyweights, you know, I've seen him get slower and slower. I just seen him get like, dude, it's just okay. I've seen Fury, you know, how he fights, but then we've seen Fury not live up to his potential by his opposition. See, we just got through talking about the Klitschkos, right? Okay, well, it's fair. We could say that about Tyson. Yeah, you beat Wilder. Okay, so what? And he really looks shitty now because Wilder's been beat by somebody else. So try again. What else do you have? What else do you got? Think about it. So now we're looking at like, all right, look at Usyk's watching him. Usyk's watching him around the ring. Usyk's a wolf, bro. He's like a wolf. Like Usyk's a predator. He's a predator, man. Like he was at all those Joshua fights. He was there, man. And I got videos to do. That's the only reason that keeps me off live, man. I do so many videos because I have so many videos to come out with, you know, because I don't know what's like YouTube. I might out subscribe someone by 40,000 subscribers, but then we only got 150 people in here, which I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining bars. It should be a lot more. You know, maybe huge fights people come in. They come pouring in. You know, like a Tyson fight or a Joshua fight or an Usyk fight. You know, now we got Usyk versus Tyson. So this week should be very, very cool. Now you're looking at Usyk's watching. Look how he's watching him. He's watching him like this. He's viewing, he's gauging, he's observing. Like, I see he's moving around to the right. He's a little slower on the right than the left. Yeah, his mind records his opposition in his mind. Your boy Usyk is in trouble, bro. Uh-oh. I like that type of stuff. They had to do it at night because it was so hot, which is cool. Like, I never been to Saudi Arabia, but I'm from Louisiana. Texas, bro, what's the degrees now? Usyk is a stalker. Dadak! Let out of your Dadak! How are you, Dadak? That's kind of bothering. Dadak! Dadak! He don't say nothing different. He say the same shit. Hello, Dadak! Oh! You go to the grocery store. Hello, Dadak. I am here. How are you? You go home, he in the parking lot. Hello, Derek. Man, go away. Fury will get tired. I was shocked that John Fury victim is 30, not in his team. Dwight, I thought this dude was 15. This man is 30 years old. So he's twice the age I thought he was. He's just little. You know what I mean? That's how them little pedo dudes be looking. You know what I mean? They be looking all young, but they be old. Hi. Crazy eyes. Yeah, man. Dadak! How are you, Dadak? Tyson Fury! How are you? He should say that after every round. Tyson! Stop calling my name, you big dulcer. You little shithouse, ugly, gappy tooth, sneaky bastard. Yeah. Oh, is that? Okay, so wait a minute. Did they just change people? Did I just see that right? Wait a minute. Just over the view. I mean, it's beautiful over there. I bet it's a okay. All right. All right. Let me look at Fury. See, like Fury's coming in. He's loosening them shoulders. Look at him. He's doing that dance, ain't he? Usyk will beat Greedy Belly because he's very feel. Tyson, he's worked up a sweat. Look at him. Got a nice shaved head. He got a nice shave. Tyson looked kind of gritty until it's time for him to fight. Now it's time for him to shave and slick everything down to the bone, Holmes. Now, I mean, if it's any like for the Fury fans, look at it this way. Tony Bellew gave Usyk some problems early on. And then they kind of fight similar. If you look at Tyson, he's in the southpaw stance right now. Yeah, Tyson got the baldy. I mean, yeah, he's been bald. Poor bastard. Actually, Tyson Fury looked like a real big Justin Timberlake. If you look at Justin Timberlake and you look at Tyson Fury, when Tyson had hair, he looked like a huge, he looked like Justin Timberlake in a bigger body. Oh, look at what Tyson did. Tyson went and smothered Javen Sugarhill. That's what he did. You know what I'm thinking now? Him doing that, all he wants to do, he wants to tire Usyk out with his size, which he didn't hold on him. He didn't lean on him. He didn't do any of those things. He didn't do that. No. I'm trying to tell you, man, y'all might say this and get carried. No, he looked like Justin Timberlake. If you look at, because, okay, you got to look like, okay, take off all the belly fat. I mean, his face is about the same, but he had hair. He was younger. Godzilla Zhang versus Wilder. I'm going for Wilder because Zhang is 40-something. Ooh, good quadruple right hook. Oh, nice. Yeah, oh, he got them old the Deontay Wilder Paffin gloves on. Same color, green. People talking a lot about body shots on Usyk being key, but it seems. See, look at him. Look at it. Look, he's taking these shots. Ah, Tyson Fury. Oh, Tyson's cutting off the ring. You see, Tyson's cutting the ring off there. And see, I like how, see, Javen's active, bro. He's moving. He's moving because he knows Usyk's going to move. You have to emulate the fighter. Love it. Fury had curtains back in the day. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Like quick, rapid shots. Feints. Nice. In the southpaw stance, too. Oh, man. Fury's looking good, bro. He's looking good. I'm not lying. Greedy belly. Gypsy King.
How can you to read his rhythm when he can constantly switch? He changes how he comes back into the fight. That's going to be another.
So, go Fury, go. Who's a sexy girl? Go Fury, go. Nah, that was a good. Nah, that was good. It was. I think Tyson Fury's media workout was more impressive than Oleksandr Usyk's. I just think it was. I just think he was faster. Now he's sweating a hell of a lot more. You know what I mean? But he did a hell of a lot more too. But he was quicker. You know, the thing is, can he keep that consistency round after round? You know what I mean? Because he's not in there with Otto Weiland. Is this the best Fury ever? We don't know. It looks like one of the best Furies ever. He looked better than he looked in any fight, if you ask me, because I think in all of the fights that he had since 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23, he knew that everybody that he fought were nowhere near him in opposition, in talent. He knew that. So he could go and get drunk with his buddies. You know, I mean, he probably did half the work in the gym and most of the work in the pub. That's why, you know, he looked a certain way. Like, dude, you look like you just left the pub. You know what I mean? Because the answer to that is yes, he probably did just leave the pub. He sure did. People talking a lot about body shots. Okay, Usyk's face looks noticeably older. Not sure if it's just the tan. No, I mean, he's getting older. You can see white hairs right there. Yeah, man.
Yes. What about the ring walk? Can you let us into any secrets of that?
I always have a crazy little ring walk, and you wouldn't expect anything different for the biggest fight in my life, would you?
It's something we've never seen before for this one.
I think so, yeah. I don't think it's ever been done before, so definitely going to be a surprise.
What is it like having all these people out to support you for this tonight? You've got your whole team with you as well. What an entrance you made.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. You know, all these great people have come out here tonight from wherever they were from to support the boxing event here in Saudi Arabia. So we're looking forward to putting on a good show. Me and Oleksandr are going to put on a fantastic show for the world to watch. Tune in Saturday night.
Well, before Saturday, we've got the press conference tomorrow. Are you going to be on the wind-up?
So I'm always on the wind-up, and I think I was born winding people up.
Well, when Usyk was in the ring before, he said he was going to stick around and watch your workout.
Yeah.
Have any final words for him? He is watching somewhere.
Usyk! Usyk! Usyk!
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Tyson.
Thank you, thank you.
So, no, man, I like how Tyson looks. You know, if he can bring that for 12 rounds, you know, it's going to be a very good fight versus what Usyk's going to do. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, here's the thing about fights. If it's a close fight, you shouldn't care who won or lost. You know what I mean? I guess just support the fighter that you intended meant to support, but understand that the other fighter came to fight too. You know, so it will make it that much more intriguing, the second fight. It's almost like Triple G and Canelo. Then the second fight.
I think his weight is very good.
weight?
I don't know. You do. Don't care about the weight.
No?
He says it every morning, but I don't listen.
Okay.
I'm not concerned about the weight. I'm only concerned with the way he performs at what he is.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that.
Right, tactically, you just mentioned there, walking you down, is the plan. I know you want to
Yep.
weight, but it's the loose plan to get that size into the fight. Walk Usyk down.
The plan is to use everything that Tyson Fury has the ability to. And that's a part of it as well. It's walking him down, it's also boxing, it's doing a little bit of everything, you know? Tyson can do everything, so I think it'll be a good mental challenge for Tyson. This is what he's up for.
Is that the thing that Tyson's being said? Is adaptability in...
So, Usyk's gonna mollywop Fury. Hey, man. Usyk watched him. I mean, you know, I don't think that's anything different from Usyk. I think Usyk's preparation and observance is what really makes him prepared for the fights that he's in. You know, is he that good? I think he becomes that much more prepared, and that the preparation is key. And a lot of times, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm just the best. Well, he's probably the best at doing certain things. You know what I mean? And then how do you do it? Okay, this is what we're going to do for this particular fighter, since this is what we're dealing with. Fury throws 100 punches a fight. He's going to be Mr. Tickle. Wait. Fury's jab is lightning. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good, man. You know, like, especially sitting on the outside and throwing the punches that he can punch. You know, it's one thing throwing a jab, but he's you know what I mean? So, you know, it's going to be a very interesting fight, man. That's why I can't wait for this shit. I can't wait for this fight, man. I've been waiting for this fight for 2 years. What is Uncle C's thoughts on? I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him, man. You know, he told me something about it, man. You know, because he's in Louisiana. That man's in Louisiana drinking on some Seagram 7 and Coke probably right now. He just probably, what is it? What season is it? It's either squirrel season. I know deer season at the end of the year in the fall. He's hunting something. He's either drinking or he's hunting. He's older now. He can say, I'm drinking, I'm hunting. And what else does he say? Oh, I'm slamming. You know? Did you notice that Usyk was standing in the right hand position? I did, bro. I did. I saw that. He did that before when he was, I think it was the second Joshua fight. You know? Join the Headbutt Fury should fight Charlie Zeloff, Kurt. Yeah, I would like that. I would, because, you know, see, Big John will attack somebody like Zeloff. He would attack him. He'd probably gorge his eye out or something. You know, John's you know, you don't have to be man. He's dangerous. I don't want to mess with John. I don't want to mess with John, man. Yeah, man, that dude, man. And then here's the crazy thing about my uncle, right? I got a couple crazy uncles. He had a brother that, if you guys look on the Kurt DeVille channel, his brother, Oville, my uncle Oville, that's his brother. It's his youngest brother. He's more polished than him, but they're both equally crazy, right? Now, he has I did a video with him. You know, it's raw, bro. It's raw. So, you know, don't have kids around. But he was talking about his first wife, and his first wife was cheating on him. You guys, if you haven't seen that, you have to check out that video. And it was like a 13-minute video, and he talked about his wife and how his wife would leave, and, you know, he would go because he was working. Man, it's hilarious though. You know, from the UK, used to be fan of Tyson, and I like him how he has been this last week, but he talks too much BS normally, and now prefer Usyk. Great fighter, Usyk, for the win, and then bring on Tyson versus AJ. Well, I don't think that fight will. See, here's the thing. It's up to the GOD of the BOXING, and that's Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey Al-Sheikh has to find the reverence in that fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 fights, bro, tomorrow. Okay. We got Kovalev coming back after 2 years. That's crazy. Moses Atoma, I look forward to seeing him. And of course, Frank Sanchez versus Get Cabello, which is the co-main event, which is great. Um, so I think that's very it's a decent card. It ain't better than the 5 versus 5. I can tell you that right now. It ain't better than that. It ain't better than that. But at least we get, Frank Sanchez versus I got Cabello, another two fighters that are undefeated, and they're going up to the next level in their career. Do you think Usyk is deeply closeted gay man? No, I don't at all. They can have AJ versus Fury even if Fury loses. Yeah, but it won't be the same. Like I'm trying to tell you guys, and that's look, 5 versus 5 is in 2 weeks, people. Nice. Like my kid says, nice. Kurt, who wins? Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Povetkin? I don't know. Maybe Wilder catches Povetkin. Now, see, that is such a misadventured opportunity that did never happen. And I hated that because, see, if Povetkin would have fought Wilder and beat Wilder, because he would have fought him by knocking him out. Because that fight wouldn't have been as easy as people thought it was. See, Povetkin was taking a drug. Povetkin was taking a drug that was once legal. Okay, then it wasn't. Then they found it in the system after it wasn't. So I think what happened, I don't know if I think what it was, he took so much of it, and then, because I think it's the way he was taking it. And I think it was still in his system by the time they tested him again. So you say, oh, well, Wilder got 5 million, which you don't know, because it was a lot of court battle stuff. So, and then Team Povetkin and his lawyers went back and said, well, no, this ain't right because of these issues. Dude, it was a bunch. I have to look at that again. But the whole thing is they didn't fight each other. She fine. I don't know who she is, but she is hot. It's the only woman up there, so only she up there. So whoever she is, yeah, she's fine. I like those eyes. Got some thick eyebrows. They're kind of bushy, but she keeps them arched. But yeah, she's fine though. She might have got a little Botox. I ain't crazy about that, but yeah, she looks like a nice little specimen. Fury is only good as his opponent in front of him. Ngannou was a wake-up call for him. Historically, his best performances come right after a poor performance. Usyk is great, but Fury has more levels. We'll see, though. Ricky, we're going to see.
Be a part of something very, very special. We are going to find out who is the man in the heavyweight division for the first time in 25 years. Why would you, in my Teddy Atlas voice, not want to be a part of this? Of course you want to be a part of this. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cool. Boom. All right. Ring of Fire, media workout, complete, people. If I had to say anybody who looked better, it's definitely Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury looked better. His combinations, he was quicker. I don't know about the lateral movement because Usyk didn't move much. Maybe he just wanted to, hold it and harvest it. Yeah, sure. But based on what we saw, okay? Luis Ortiz versus Alexander Povetkin. Ortiz beats Povetkin, but Povetkin's good, bro. Let me finish this real quick. That's a very loaded question. Tyson Fury looked better. Tyson Fury looked better in the media workout. Tyson Fury looked better overall. You know what I mean? Now, did he do that to show people that he got it? I think he stepped on the gas more. I do think he stepped on the gas more. I sure do think that. But, that being said, though, because I think Usyk fought orthodox and, and I think, Usyk really depends on reflexes as well as, Fury did not look better at all. Well, yeah, he was in there longer, for one. He did more, for two. Does that mean he's in better shape? No. You know what I mean? But, understand, Usyk did not do really a lot. but he did not look as better. And yeah, Tyson Fury sweated because Tyson Fury did more. Tyson Fury showed more. And guess what? Guess what? Usyk was sitting there watching him. So if it wasn't impressive, Usyk wouldn't sit there but watching it, would he? Come on now. He was out of breath and sweating hard. I can't see how he wins, Kurt. Okay. Here's my thing. If you didn't, okay, I don't know how long you've been on, but I hate when people come on late and didn't hear what I had to say earlier. Let's see if he can consistently do that round after round. And if he can, Usyk's in trouble. Usyk has a fight on his hands. Why? Because that, what I saw, the triple left hooks from both sides, back, 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 back. You know, that looked very impressive. You know, and punches like that could affect people. You know what I mean? This is Tyson Fury we're talking about. We ain't talking about Joe Blow. This is Oleksandr Usyk we're talking about. We ain't talking about Joe Blow, Joe Smo. Not more of this Palestine. Yeah, somebody get that out of here. I don't want that here. You know, this is not a political channel like that. You know, so, you know, with the people with the wrench, get them out. I don't want that, like, you know. I got my money on Usyk. He's coming to get undisputed for Ukraine, Papachenko, and Loma after losing to Haney. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah, the Ukrainians, man, man, this is going to be a good fight. This is not Vladimir Klitschko that Tyson Fury's fighting, and he knows that. You're going to see the best Tyson Fury you ever seen. So if there's any win, lose, or draw, hopefully it won't go in the hand of the judges, because hopefully the fighters have done enough to do it all by the damn selves. Okay? So this is what it is. I mean, if equality, if people look good, I give credit where credit's due. Stop that. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury looked better in the media workout because he done better. He displayed more. Does that mean he's better? We'll see. But in the media workout, yes, he looked better than Usyk because Usyk didn't do much. Okay. What's the point in Usyk playing possum? We all know how he fights. Yeah? Look, it's just like this. You guys remember when Anthony Joshua the last couple times, he ain't done a media workout for a damn. He brought kids in there. And the kids, he was like, show off the kids. You know, and the kids were in there throwing punches. He had about 4 or 5 kids in there. Remember that? I mean, and look what he did last time. And then look what he turned around and did to Ngannou. And Ngannou was in there. Oh, back, 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 back. Throwing these huge, heavy-making, you know, log falling punches. And then went in there and got knocked spark out by AJ. So it doesn't mean much. Hi, America. I from Russia. Okay. We're talking media workout. You didn't even watch it on your bike, lad. Both great fighters, but I give the edge to Fury based on his overall skill set. We're going to see how and what the skill set is. See, we keep talking about this skill set. Man, you don't know who's better skilled. You don't know that because, like, I think Fury has been doing it for money. Fury has been fighting guys that Fury knew, hey, instead of doing 6 hours in the gym, let's do 3, all drinks on me. That's what I think Fury does. Because I think, like I've told people, and people, friends of the channel and people that know me, if I had a choice to hang out with Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, it would be Tyson Fury. Why? Because I like to drink and do stuff. You know what I mean? Like Tyson likes to drink and do stuff. You know, like to run around and drink and talk shit. I like that too. Tell stories where you drink. You know, nice bar tales. That's the kind of guy I am mostly. If I'm not traveling, even when I'm going to where I'm going, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I mean, I think he would just be a overall more appealing guy. You guys know, you guys seen me live and seeing what I do. You know, I mean, I will man, when Usyk, no, I'm sorry, when Lomachenko fought Devin Haney, you know, like Chickarelli, you were there. You know, he had his own chant. Chickarelli. Dude, we were wasting. I had about 8 Mama Wanna shots, 5 or 6 beers, a burrito, some damn wings. You know what I mean? I was lit, dude. You guys remember that night? If you were there, y'all had a treat. It's on live. Go check it out. Live from Sosua at Flip Flops Bar and Grill, Sosua, Dominican Republic. I was there. and I didn't care. Bars. You're probably the most active independent guy at home. Yep. Kurt, get your ass over to England. I will. Cosmic gas. Fury uses the Peruvian nose candy, Kurt. Well, I don't use the Peruvian nose candy. Now, major party time. Absolutely. It was major party time. Man, and the thing is about Tyson, imagine Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury, when I saw from the workout was that Fury got out of breath from a light workout. I just don't see it, bro. Okay, we will see. We're going to see. Cool. But no, man, I mean, like Wilder would probably sit there. He probably wouldn't even drink. He don't even drink like that. He probably like to smoke. And I'm not a smoker because I got a job. Well, sometimes I got a job. I work in the film industry. Cheers, Kurt. Fish and chips on me. Oh, cosmic gas. Okay, cool. We'll go to one of those swanky upscale places, have some beer and some fish and chips. Let's do it. Downtown London. Kurt, you should do ayahuasca with Wilder. You ain't gonna have me out of my mind. All you're gonna see is Wilder. You doubted me. I told you. I told you. Oh. You gotta hear that shit for 46 hours. Wilder. Yeah, swank. I don't know where. I'm just talking shit. Something where the chip, the nice batter and good beer. Just talking smack. Fury with the Usyk far more than AJ. Fury will hit Usyk far more than AJ. Can he take it? We'll see. It may not ever be up to brute power. It may be up to constant, consistent punching pressure. So we'll see. Kurt, do you think we will see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder? It's up to Wilder, really. Wilder has to prove himself, Dima, before the next fight that he keeps talking about, which he shouldn't talk about. I want Joshua. You got Zhang. I want Joshua. You had Parker. Yeah, man. You were in the Dominican Republic repopulating Kurt. Yeah. I was. But Fury is overrated. He was not shown yet. He's better than AJ. Okay, well, they got to fight, though. They still got to fight. Looking forward to the Sunday cast. Wow, lots to talk about. Oh, yeah. Why was Fury versus Usyk marketing so shit? Literally did not know it was happening until my boy messaged the chat. Beer and whiskey. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, man, me and Tyson Fury will be talking together, man. We'll be singing. Bye, 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 Miss American Pie. Joe the Chevy to the levee. And good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. Shout out to my guy Chickarelli with that. Duh. Storm Raptor agreed AJ would probably KO Fury, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it depends. But it should be in Wembley. It should be in Wembley. It shouldn't be in the UK. I mean, in the Saudi Arabia. Should be in the UK. But no, man, I just think, if anything at all, Usyk fans could Usyk fans could the Wilder excuses. Usyk had a lobotomy. When Fury wins, does it make him better than Lennox? No, it don't. Now you got Holyfield. Yeah, he didn't fight Bo, so that sucks. So more than likely what'll happen, you'll probably have Wilder never fighting Joshua. Just like Lewis never fought Bo. They were sworn enemies. You heard a lot of back and forth between these guys. You had Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe going to go toe to toe like a street fight at a fight. One more belt in this fight than Lennox. Yeah, we got another belt. Channel your inner blue blood. Blue blood had to step up his game, man. You see Blue blood doing videos I'm like, what the hell, Blue? What you doing? He's my boy and all, but I'm like, man, if you weren't about that, and see, the only person that I know that was just as energetic as me is my brother Showbiz. Not anyone really else. Everyone was kind of like themselves. You know, me is like, what's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. That's me. That shit ain't changed. Or you had, what's up, my people? This is Showbiz the Dope. All right, man, look. You had two people did that shit on the internet. Now you got guys like, you know, that are trying to hype it up because they know, like, okay, what's really going on? Did Usyk just go orthodox? Yes, he did just go orthodox. You know, so it's crazy. Kurt, you sound like an Englishman. Well, I speak English. I'm American. What do you want from me? Kurt, what do you think of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, the snake? I hope Mike knocks him out and just becomes like overall god. They should just drip gold over Mike Tyson, you know, or just put it on his hands, you know, drip blue. You know, my hands are solid gold because they drip gold because they're so special. Each sum of $2 million, the solid gold, 38 karat gold. 38 karat? 38 karat. They hit so hard it makes you break your back. Spinal. Fury can only win in the first half of the fight by KO. Otherwise, I can see Usyk. Everybody offers different personalities and info on different channels. That's true. Fury has an undisputed no matter how many belts are in undisputed. Lennox Lewis undefeated with like 17 title defenses. Fury was like 3 title defenses and has never been undisputed. History will shoot out Turkey Usyk for making it happen. JM, did you watch Showbiz's show on the subject? Arms are heavy, mom spaghetti. I didn't see that one. Spinal. Ryan, spinal. Chisora did gas that much against Usyk. Didn't gas that much against Usyk, and Dale always gasses. Yeah, but then that's when Usyk really got the advantage. So, West TV Knowledge, after seeing this media workout, Kurt, do you still believe Usyk will win? I don't think the media workout means much, but I do say Tyson Fury looks better. Why wouldn't I not say that? I don't think people understand what kind of channel this is. I mean, I call myself unbiased, but I think when you do show unbiasedness, people kind of, no! I had spinal. It's no joke. Mama's little boy loves shortening bread. Yeah, he did go orthodox. You know, let me turn this off. I mean, it's still people on this. I haven't turned it off. Well, let me turn this one off. So you guys jump on over to the other live and meet me over here. Boom. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, that's done. So people can jump on over here. I think people are stubborn, bro. They're like, oh, he's still there. You'll come back. There he is. He's back. And I'm like, no, I'm on another one. So people will stay where you are. It's why, like a lot of people, I remember years ago, drop a like to me. See ya. Chris Lee's. I remember maybe back, was it 2024? This was probably 2016. There we go. Quiet SP. Counterpunch to you. Come on, people. Jump on in. Jump on in. Okay. Let's everybody from the last one jump on over here. But everybody, like Counterpunch Boxing News started on Facebook. Okay, if you guys don't know, it was a Facebook page. And it, you know, I talk boxing every day, you know, everywhere from heavyweight to, you know, everywhere. And even back then, heavyweights weren't really that, big of a deal then. They were up and coming, but then like we knew who Fury was, but I really didn't cover Fury as much, because Fury, like, he had that one fight and he sung, and I loved it and I liked it and I appreciated it. It was different, who had a guy singing after a win, and then he kind of got fat and fell out of there. I'm looking forward to the Nick Ball fight. Yeah. So you had, I remember it was a few guys though. Me, Ring IQ, you had IOTBA Boxing, which he had a big following. Like, so everyone had pages. So everybody was kind of friends with each other's pages, and we would mention, we would do a video, and we would respond from videos to certain topics. So we did that for a long time. So since like, actually, the YouTube channel I had was very small, and I didn't really do a lot on it based on the fact that me and my buddy started it, and he just decided like not to be involved in it, like I wanted him to be. So I really didn't do a lot on there, and I just started doing Facebook videos, and I would do a YouTube video every so often. And like, again, it was like, that was the first platform that was actually lucrative, and not lucrative, but I had a lot of views to my mind at that time. I didn't never think it was going to go get this big, but either way, we all left Facebook. Everybody left Facebook eventually. Now it's just something that you use like Instagram or whatever. But Facebook used to be the actual place you go, and you're like, okay, well, man, I got like 1,000 followers on here. But then it's like, you got 1,000 followers on Facebook, but why don't you have 1,000 followers on YouTube? You got like 38 or 9. I remember having 9 subscribers on Counterpunch Boxing News. That's crazy to say now, but that was actually like, it was like that for a long time. And I decided, like, you know what? I'm just going to stop doing videos on Facebook. I'm going to stop doing them because people don't know when the hell to leave. I'm like, hey, I'm over on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel. They didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? So he's like, okay, well, what's wrong with your warm market of people? Take your ass to YouTube. You got the link there. You got the link on the Facebook page. They didn't. They like, just people are stubborn, not really lazy, just stubborn. They don't really like to, like, it's too much work. Like, no, I like to go to Facebook. I don't really mess around YouTube. And like, people use and pick a preference, and they use and they stay and they stand by that preference, and then that's what they do. Okay, and that's what happened with that, I think. So Facebook was, like that, and so I had to just stop doing videos on Facebook altogether. And then that's the only way gradually the channel started growing. And even up to like 2018, and that was years after that, because I started it in 15. So 3 years went by. And this channel, YouTube, had 200 subscribers. I think I got to 200 subscribers, and I was like, oh my God, I got 200. And I was like, thinking that that's like, wow. Then you see people with hundreds of thousands. You're like, Jesus, how did they get that? You know what I mean? And then when I finally just, and I wouldn't do it all the time. And it was crazy. I would mostly do YouTube videos working in the film industry. And it's crazy. I used to date this girl. I lived with her for a few years, like 16, 17, 18, and 19. And we used to stay together. And dude, if you go back like from 2018, you see I had a bald head, stuff like that, because I had to double a guy to cut all my hair off. So that was the time that I had like a staircase behind me. That was when I was there. So like, dude, it was just like, and that was when like it started really gradually picking up speed and steam. And and the UK just showed me love because most of the good stuff was going down in the UK. You had AJ, then you had Tyson. He came back in 18. Then you had Wilder over here kicking up dust, making a name for himself. You had, Jarrell Miller comes out. Then you had Dillian White, which he was kind of biting the heels of all of those guys because he was the interim champion. Steel, right? Big up Counterpunch Boxing News, your number one boxing channel. Appreciate your body snatcher. YouTuber, a lifesaver. I don't like Facebook or X. I really can't stand anything else. YouTube is my social media platform. Yeah, I used to listen to the Boxing Voice too. The Boxing Voice, Boxing Ego until he pissed me off. We got in this bad argument. Even Dante's Boxing Nation for a while because you really didn't have a lot of those channels. You didn't have a lot of channels like that. You had T Street Controversy, Dante's Boxing Nation, Boxing Ego, and then really that's really all you had. Everybody else, we were like just boxing fans on Facebook making Facebook videos. And then, Jules came from Facebook. And I mean, yeah, he came from the Facebook platform and start making these, really detailed videos, which I was like, wow, how do you do that? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, the better the content, the more subscribers. That shit ain't true. Kurt back at it again on the grind. Absolutely. Matthew Branch. Oh, we're doing one tomorrow, one Friday, and we're going hard Saturday and Sunday for the recap. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we got 5 days of live. And I'm not even done. Hatman Strikes Back. I started listening to him around the same time I started listening to Boxing Squared. Because they're both kind of informative. But, Hatman, I joined his Patreon page. And, dude, that's a good page. Let me ask you guys a question since I got you here. Like, do you guys think by saying yes or no, Y or N, do you think I should make a Patreon page? Do you guys think that's a good idea to expand, like go deeper in, topics and stuff like that? Should I make a Patreon or should I not make a Patreon? Y for yes, N for no. Quiet SP, yes. JM, no. Adari, no. Medra, drop, yes. A, no. Robert, no. I don't like how they members only. No, I don't like how Patreon. Shit, why not? Okay. Do you think Gypsy King, full of flat earthers? What is Patreon? No, make your money, broski. Okay. That's kind of like 60-40 at this point. No, Hatman's YouTube work suffers badly. I can't arse with Patreon. Kurt, I watch other boxing channels for different perspectives. It's sad how people communicate how each other with malicious intent. Yes, for Foster, Lee Foster, he says yes. Arisism says no. KO says yes. Yes, if you don't have the idea to do the content, etc. Yo, Kurt, hope you're doing well. Everything's good. Shout out to you, Z3RO, 1 month in. What time you'll be starting live Saturday? Probably about 4 or 5. Yeah, about 4 or 5. Tomorrow, I'm going to already have it up, so I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Try it tough if it makes more money. We approve. You box too? I used to box. I need to train. Kurt, you actually know a little bit about what you talk about. Yeah, I like to think I do. Fear Assassin, if you got the content. Well, I do a lot of content anyway, so I don't really know like if Patreon would help. So I could have done a Patreon years ago. So I don't really know if that's the case. What's your prediction for the fight May 18th? I think if it wasn't a good fight, I think Usyk takes it because You know, if it wasn't for the body shot everybody keeps raving on about, I think more people would pick Usyk. But I think that because Usyk was hurt to the body, and a lot of people think that it was a legal punch, you know, they can easily think that Tyson Fury can do that same punch. So the question is, will, and if it will happen, will he land that punch? Bro, do you think Gypsy King win or Rabbit? Which one? Please let me know because you know boxing. Thank you. Darn, I gotta still go with Usyk. You know. What's good, Kurt? Did realize you were live. Counterpunch to you. Kurt, Frank Sanchez is doing southpaw, and I got Cabello. I don't know what's up with these guys, man. I don't know what's up with them. I really don't know what's up with them when they do that. Like Usyk just did that. Tyson was doing that. Now you're saying Frank was doing that. So I don't know. It's crazy how people ignore how good Usyk looked against Dubois. The body shot was a low blow, you mean? Okay, I mean, a lot of people thought it was. It was, dude, it's debatable. I don't want to talk no more about that low blow. I don't want to talk about it. Because, I mean, you're going to open a can of worms that were already open, and the worms have crawled into the ground and made more worm babies. It's over. You actually know a lot, not a little, but I have a lot of money on Usyk. I will be very disappointed if this fight goes somehow. Usyk sweating like a, what's that? What's a paedo? Okay. I hope Fury don't cheat. Usyk won't be able to reign as long as Vitali did. Well, we're going to see who's the best. Let's see who's the best fighter right now. And let's see who can remain that. It's whoever's good for boxing. Worm babies. Yeah, man. The can of worms. The can of worms have been out. They're all out on the ground. Kurt, Daniel Dubois was robbed. Okay. Usyk. Daniel Dubois quit, bro. Sometimes I can't. I hear stuff. I'm like, okay. No. Daniel Dubois quit. He quit. Usyk, his body is aging. He looks softer and weaker. Did you see it? I did. And that's no lie. Look. The 2021 Usyk versus the 2023 Usyk, 2 years, he looked totally different. If you look at Usyk, how Usyk looked against Joshua, he looked solid and chiseled, quick, fast, and sharp. When he fought Joshua again, he looked a little softer. When he fought Daniel Dubois, he looked even softer than that. So I'm just being real with you. He looked softer. But, I mean, that's all about age. You know what I mean? I don't look like I looked when I was 34. And I'm 44. I'm 10 years older than that. It's crazy. If you guys go back and you look at earlier content, like go back to like 2015, you'll see like, okay, the dude's face was slimmer and everything. Things change when you get older. Usyk's changing. Usyk looks heavy. Usyk beats Dubois into submission. Fury getting the same. Ooh. I don't think Fury's a quitter, though. I think he has to hurt Fury and just keep on Fury. And you have to, because Fury, I don't see Fury quitting. One thing I'll say about Fury, he may be a bullshitter, liar, entertainer, promoter, whatever. He ain't a quitter. Do you think Usyk will go for the knockout? I think some very interesting things can happen. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because he did say I have a special surprise for Tyson Fury. So we'll see. And, Usyk might have looked shitty in that media workout. But if he did look shitty, what the fuck is wrong with me? If he did it on purpose, he knew he knew that he was doing it on purpose. My fear is Usyk getting robbed. Well, if he gets robbed, that's just boxing. And if he gets robbed, That'll let you know what we were talking about. Purple. That's that type of shit that's on members only. Like like I do bloopers on there. So man, I got some pretty cool stuff on there. Purposely. Okay. I don't know why I was trying to put Peter Piper picked the pepper. Peter Piper picked the pepper. Peter Piper picked the pepper. Zhang will most likely win against Wilder. Kurt, who got Philip Hergovic versus Daniel Bois? It's just funny. I just talked to Mr. Xavier, the trainer of the former trainer of Dillian White. He just messaged me. I got to message him back. Purposely. Okay. Purposely. Okay. Kurt, I think Fury will make it a dirty fight and get away with it. Well, it depends on the referee. Usyk will try to aim for the cut as that's his best hope to win. I don't think so. But I think that will be harder for Tyson Fury because he knows he'll be in there with somebody. Especially, I would hate that for Tyson. Because that's going to be an excuse. And you guys know that. It's going to be like, okay, if he cuts that eye and that eye gets in, if that blood gets into that eye, Tyson Fury won't have the best version of himself, will he? He won't have his vision. If you don't have your vision, if you can't see, if you blink itself is a hazard. Think of how fast a punch comes. Blink of an eye. Bah! Come on now. Kurt, you familiar with the ref? No, not at all. Usyk will aim for the cut in panic mode. Okay. Usyk wins if the fight is called a straight. It's called straight. Respect your opinion, though. Usyk, you needs a ladder. Yeah. Deontay Wilder didn't need a ladder for Ryan Garcia, did he? I don't trust judges. Me neither. Bro, I see something behind you, and I'm not joking. I just kind of seen a shadow, okay? I hope they score fairly. Me too. This weight thing is getting silly. I don't look again. The Cunningham fight couldn't miss Fury done. Well, I think that Tyson Fury won the media workout. His performance was better. He did more. Therefore, he won. What does this mean? Well, I like the speed of Tyson Fury, and I hope Usyk was giving us the first gear or the second gear only, and not 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whereas I think Fury turned it up to at least the 4th. But great stuff. I thank you guys for coming in. Adari, Kurt, you have members only. You don't need Patreon. Okay. Well, if I got members only, join me for members only. Go to the members only tab and see exclusive content from members only on Counterpunch Boxing News. Please and thank you. But you guys be good. I have to make a couple runs, but I will be back tomorrow for another live stream. Stay tuned for more content after this, though. Coming at you soon because there's many more to go. This is the biggest fight this year, so you know I'm going hard. Like Rick James says, you guys be blessed. God bless you all. Be safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!